Hi everyone, you're watching Tamit Saleh's Tennis Forum. As you can see, I'm outside the O2 and what an evening we've just had. Rafa Nadal has lost his first round robin match against Sasha Zverev. It's been a day of shocks really, where earlier on Medvedev lost to Tsitsipas and the group seems to be lopsided. Everyone before this tournament had predicted that Rafa and Medvedev would qualify, and all of a sudden they've both lost their opening matches. Both came into their first round robin match with a 5-love head-to-head against their opponents. Medvedev had a 5-love head-to-head against Tsitsipas, but this is the first time Tsitsipas has ever beaten Medvedev. Watching that match, I must say that Medvedev, he's a defensive player, he gets a lot of balls back, but I felt like he was a bit too passive, wasn't aggressive enough, and a lot of the time he was just laying it up for Stefanos to hit it back. Rafa Nadal in this match, of course, he had the abdominal injury that made him withdraw from Paris a couple of weeks ago, but wow, I think we need to give a lot of credit to Sasha Zverev as well. He played fantastic tennis, fantastic aggressive tennis as well. Nadal, you know, let's be honest, he wasn't at 100% clearly. However, looking just basing it on his first serve speed, it didn't seem to affect his serve too much, the injury. However, as you know, with these things, it is a mental aspect to it as well, and I just feel like Rafa, in the back of his mind, probably had the injury, and yes, Zverev played absolutely amazing. At one point he was 91% points won on the first serve, absolutely serving bullets, a lot of 138, 140, 142 mile-an-hour serves, and Rafa simply had no answer. In return, on Rafa's serve, he was only 50% points won on the first serve, simply not good enough. And yeah, this makes Group Andre Agassi wide open. Another big thing from this result is that for the first time since Shanghai, Novak Djokovic has the year-end #1 in his own hands. All he's got to do now is win his remaining 4 matches, and no matter what Rafa Nadal does now, Novak Djokovic will end the year as well #1. By going on these results, is Rafa at 100%? It really puts his qualification from the group in jeopardy, and as you know, if Rafa does not qualify from the group, then Novak doesn't even need to win the tournament. Simply a final appearance will do for Novak. So a very interesting day at the O2. Fantastic atmosphere as always. You can see the fans rushing out, you can hear the guy on the tannoy directing people towards the trains as people are rushing off to get home, probably to get a good night's sleep. But wow, what a performance they have just enjoyed from Sasha Zverev. In the second set at 3-1, Sasha had a break point on Rafa's serve. That game I felt was very crucial at the time. It went on for longer than 8 minutes. However, Rafa managed to hold on, and I thought at that point it may have been a bit of a turning point, but Sasha kept his cool and he ended up winning the match 6-2, 6-4. This means that Sasha Zverev is now top of Group Andre Agassi. If you look at first, second, third and fourth, it's quite the opposite of what everyone would have probably predicted. Rafa Nadal is 4th in the group, Medvedev 3rd, Tsitsipas 2nd, and Sasha Zverev in 1st place. As I said earlier, Sasha Zverev had a 5-love negative head-to-head against Rafa. This is the first time he's ever beaten Rafa Nadal. It is their first meeting in the indoor hard courts, it must be said. Sasha Zverev, defending champion, looks to be in great form. Tomorrow we have Roger Federer versus Matteo Berrettini, a must-win really for either of those players if they have any ambitions of qualifying. And then we have Novak Djokovic versus Dominic Thiem in the evening match, and it must be said, it does look pretty good for Novak Djokovic. I'm going to wrap it up there. Please do let me know what you think. Are you surprised with today's results? Medvedev losing, Rafa Nadal losing. Can either of them still qualify? And is this now Djokovic's year-end #1 to lose? Will it be a choke if he doesn't win it? Please do share your thoughts. As always, I appreciate all the support. Leave your comments below. I try to respond to most, if not all of your comments, and subscribe for future videos. Thank you very much.